How do I know God even exists? If you're watching this and you're already a believer in Jesus, then I want to challenge you to keep watching, because I guarantee you somebody in your life is going to ask you this question. And for those of you that are checking this out and you don't really believe in Jesus yet, I hope this helps you work through this very, very important question: how do I know God exists? Here's what I've got for you today: 3 pieces of evidence that were very helpful for me in navigating my way through this question. The first piece of evidence I have for you today is this: because the universe has a beginning, it must have a cause. The philosopher William Lane Craig explains it like this: everything that has a beginning must have a cause. The universe had a beginning, therefore the universe must have a cause. All kinds of great thinkers throughout the ages have come to this same kind of conclusion. Guys like Aristotle and Heraclitus, they've reasoned, even though they didn't believe in the Judeo-Christian God, they've reasoned that everything we see here must have had a primary mover. There must have been an uncaused causer. Modern cosmology and physics will show that the universe definitely had a starting point. And because it had a definite beginning, that means there had to be somebody that caused it. There had to be somebody that started it. The second piece of evidence I have for you today is this: the complexity in creation means there has to be a designer. Complexity always mandates that there is a mind behind it, that there's a designer behind it. If you just look at the human body, the central nervous system, digestive system, respiratory system, lymphatic system, the human cell with all kinds of lines of DNA code, over 3 billion lines of code within it. The human body itself is just unbelievably complex. And to think that all of this came about just by random chance, time plus chance plus matter, it seems far more logical to me to believe that this complexity had a mind behind it, because everywhere I look, complexity is always preceded by a mind. The third piece of evidence I have for you today is this: Jesus Christ. Now, that may sound a little bit cliche and a little bit trite, but it's usually at this point when I'm talking with people that they go, yeah, but we still can't see God. We can't touch Him. We can't really view Him. And Jesus is the answer to that question, because Jesus was actually here. He's a historically verifiable person in a historically verifiable time period. And He backed up the claims of being God. He said Himself that I am like the Father. If you've seen me, you've seen the Father. He did miracles, He performed signs and wonders, lived a sinless life, and the great miracle of them all, the resurrection, witnessed by over 500 different people. He proved and showed to all of these people in a real physical way that He is God. And so these are some great ways that we can know that God does truly exist, because the universe has a beginning, the complexity in design, and because Jesus Christ really was here and really backed up His claim of being God. I hope this helps you. I hope this gives you some good things to work through as you navigate this question. Thanks for checking this out. God bless.